Montana World of Wearable Art combines art and fashion into an incredible performance. Originally created by Susie Moncrief in 1987, it's all about taking art off the wall and adorning the moving body. From the avant-garde designs to the stunning stage lights and the innovative choreography, this 2-hour show does indeed offer its audience an unforgettable wow experience. This year, over 300 entries from around the world are competing in 7 different categories. New Zealand's 12-year-old Danielle Mei Ling Zhang is the youngest among the 100 finalists.
My friend's older sister was in the class and she told me some stuff about it, so I thought I should just apply for it because it sounded the kind of thing I'd like to do, so yeah. I knew I wanted to do the UV section because I just thought it looked really good and stuff, so I looked at the criteria and it just said make something that appears to float, fly or flow above the stage, and I just thought a spaceship flies, so I just got the UFO, but I thought the UFO looked a bit plain, so I added the letters and the aliens. The aliens under the light are supposed to be orange, but and without the light they're just bright pink. I've tried wearing it a couple of times, and it's not hard to wear, but you have to balance it properly and all that. But yeah, there was a lot of hand sewing, and it took us about half the school year to make all the garments and stuff, so it took quite a long time. I was close to giving up right at the end because I'd finished the entire thing, and then just as we picked it up to take it over and stuff, all the aliens kind of fell off. So we had to sew them all back on and all that, so it was quite hard, yeah.
Danielle's inspiration was her teacher Kath, who teaches creative textile in Cambridge Middle School and is also competing in WOW.
I want them to be able to think for themselves. I don't try and give them what they have to do. I like them to come up with their own solutions and to problem solve themselves. So because of when they come up with it themselves, they're more likely to achieve it than somebody else's idea. So I believe they should believe in what they want to do is good enough. Yeah. Wearable arts is the first thing we do. So they start off by, we watch videos and things like on YouTube and look at books, and then they go away and start thinking about designs, and they look at the categories for that next year. The girls here started in November last year looking at that, and then they come up with designs, and then we all get together and we have a look at them and how we can make them happen. So I sort of say to them, it's not if we can make it happen, it's how we can make it happen. So all their designs this year they made into reality. So it's really good for them. It's huge. I say if they don't cry, they don't get it right. So.
In the last 2 decades, Montana World of Wearable Art has strongly established its name on the world stage. Many international designers make it a point to come to New Zealand for this event.
We've got international designers coming from all over the world, but this year from Asia we have designers who come from India, several from India, from Hong Kong and also from Japan. I think probably the most interesting thing about entering WOW is that you don't have to be a professional. It's completely non-elitist. Anyone can enter. Often it's the most surprising entries that come from the most surprising people. It's just that amazing combination of the stories that they bring and the celebration of their own culture. So those international designers come and they rub shoulders with New Zealand designers, but also with other international designers, and they create these cultural and creative links between them.
This year's runner-up for the avant-garde section were India University design students Ragini Ahuja and Rishabh Rode, whose 7 kg garment was inspired by a mobile phone charger.
Well, our garment's name is Multi-Plug, and it's in the avant-garde section. Basically, it's inspired by today's generation, which is obsessed with mobile phones. What we wanted to show is the urgency of using a mobile phone, and actually if it runs out of battery or we forget it somewhere, we actually feel handicapped.
We heard about it when our seniors won WOW. It was like a couple of years back when 2 of our seniors had come to New Zealand and they'd won it. So that's when we really got to know about this event, and it really motivated us to participate. And here we are.
Danielle and Kath, on the other hand, did not bring home any prizes this year, but they are grateful for getting this far. especially Danielle, who got the chance to compete with professionals in the industry. Both student and the teacher are eagerly awaiting next year's wow, just like the 40,000 others who turned up for this year's extravaganza.